Well, it's a good day to you folks. This is Shippy the Explorer coming to you live. Well, not live, but I'm alive, considering that we were busy yesterday. A busy day, so busy from 7 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. More than 12 hours of work. And so we it's amazing that we are alive and up this morning to say hello to you. Welcome to the station. Greetings to you and blessings of all sorts of this new day. I hear the rumble of the metro, not the traffic over here. That means the life of people. They're busy like a bee, going up and down and doing all sort of things. And so I'm to Shippy the Explorer saying I start this morning with sharing this moment with you, and we are going to go on the road to see if we can find what they call emergency escape ladder for the project I'm doing. I'm telling you. So as we get out of here, we try to unload this vehicle. It's well, let's see if we can unload it and see what can be done. It has to be set in place like this. And hopefully won't budge. So that means it is stuck to a certain extent. So I have to get that off all the same. But before I can get out of here, well, we had a full load yesterday, and now we have to lighten our load before I get on the street. There we are. So what I have to do is give it a little jerk up and see if it jacks off. Still not getting it off. It's a tough thing to do, folks, but I'm telling you, this is one of the best investments I've ever done in my life, getting this trailer. It has served me more than 20 years, and it's a wonderful equipment. Wow. Is it frozen? Huh. Not sure what's going on here. Okay, let's try another way. Drive it forward and see if it comes off. Never usually give me all this trouble. Maybe it's just wow. Well, seem to be giving trouble to this, folks, so I'll stay tuned for more of this as we try to take off the trailer. So multi tries, and here we go now. It has to come up like that. Then you drop the chain, take off the lighting, and just a matter of winding it up, folks. Yeah, this piece of equipment, I'm telling you, it has carried board, it has carried ladder, it has carried dirt, it has carried stone and tools, and have served me for this while, this long. And even yesterday, you see, where I was able to take all that material on the site. And here we are, we winding up. And you see, winding up, it's probably going to roll back a bit. Yeah, you see, settled down. And that's the pressure that was on it. That's why I didn't want to go up in the first place. All right, lock it back to prevent somebody from snatching it. And here we are. The van is so loaded, I have to, well, I better leave this ladder. I may need it on, don't think we'll need it, but I'll leave it for now. Let's take it out. The efforts we make around here, folks. Well, you hang around me, it's work, work, work. Shippy Explorer. But you know, as I said, moving, able to move and do some work, so I'm not gonna sit down and cry. You'll be wondering, you said, oh, this man has so much equipment and all that. But this man, we have been a construction person for a long time, and so tools build up, and so you accumulate them, and sometimes you don't use them, but once in a while you use them. Like yesterday, we had to pull out the saw, we had to pull out the spatula, we have to pull out all sorts of things to get through yesterday. The vacuum. Anyway, here we go on the road. Remember, we are hunting for emergency ladder. I explained what happened. The new laws is that if you have a house and you have a basement and the bars are there blocking the windows, you have to have the bars cleared so that if there's a fire, you can, whoever is living down in the basement, they can get out of the house. And how they're going to get out of the house? They're going to get out through a window, and it's hard for you to get up, climb up the window on the stress and strain and emergency. Anybody, even if a 14-year-old, it's hard for them to jump through that window, climb out. You can imagine a 70-year-old, old lady, person in a wheelchair. So you have to have an emergency escape through the basement. And so these ladders come in helpful so that they can get out, climb up and get through the window. Because in the case of fires, you'll be surprised how many people do die in a fire because they can't get out of the building fast enough. And it's not the fire a lot of times kill old folks, it's the smoke, the inhalation of smoke that causes death. So the law requires that you have easy access to the outside, even on this first floor or your second floor of your house. They require that you have these type of equipment so you can get out of the house. Fire emergency ladder. Yes. Yeah. Say under stress and strain, man, you'll be surprised. Your heart is telling you to jump and you can't get to jump, you can't get out of the house because the adrenaline sets in, the fear, not even the hunger. Stress and strain and fear causes to shut down. Your body is not able to react. So we are on the trip to see if I can find one. If I can't find one at these stores, remember we're getting a ladder. If you can't find one at these stores, then I have to order it, and that will set us back a little bit on the project, but that's life. But let's go. Maybe keep my fingers crossed and see. I feel good about it. I feel I'll be able to get one someplace today. In the meantime, the year starts off with a bang, folks. Start off with a bang. It's like it's just racing along. You know, it seems like the older you get, the days get shorter, the year gets shorter. You turn around, we just had Christmas, and you turn around, it come like in 2 months you have Christmas again. But I don't mind. It's a lot of food and cake and some drinking and dancing and prayer and entertainment and getting together with friends and family. I don't mind getting that. Maybe every 2 months we should have Christmas. What do you think? Have Christmas, and no, every 3 months we have Christmas, folks. Get the cake out, get the cup of drinks out, get the friends together and family, and we have a ball. Life should be lived to the fullest. Why not? So I don't mind if Christmas comes around back again. The only thing I don't like about Christmas is, I can tell you, giving gifts to giving some gifts to the older folks and all that. I'm not sure if we really need to do that. We could probably put the money to better use. I really think a nice dinner and get together is so good. You do so much for the spirit, this physical and mental and spiritual part of our body that partly like school, that I think that's better than any gift of presents. Gifts of present means you're there with the folks, you're talking, you're communicating, you're showing that you are in tune with whatever persons are saying, you know, being there. Sometimes you give a gift and some people just put it down and don't even remember it. I'm telling you. And sometimes they put those gifts down and then they come back come back and find the gifts, and then they wrap it up and re-gift it to somebody else because they don't want it. The gift didn't mean anything to them. So I've come to the conclusion that at this age and certain age where I don't really think gifts are the most appropriate thing to give at a certain age, especially to people who have gone and lived their lives already and seem to have everything. What do you give? You're just gonna running around and try to find some piece of cloth, trying to find some piece of jewelry, you're repeating the same old thing. Put the money together, maybe put the money together and give a collective thing to an organization or an institution or somewhere, a home that needs it. Or, as I said, a time of getting together and communicating and seeing eye to eye with folks and friends and family. It's so important. So a lot of times it's done around dinner. A little bit of music, some drinks, of course. Not too much hard drinks, because you don't want to encourage alcoholism. But that's it. But food and talk and being there for the folks, for each other. That's one of the greatest gifts you can ever do for anyone. So we pull out into New Carlton, and we're going up to a place called Lowe's to see if we can find this ladder, emergency ladder. For those who don't know Maryland, we are in Maryland, and this is a place called New Carlton, one of the middle income neighborhood of Maryland. Fairly large homes, and some in the woods. A lot of people don't realize these woods, they have homes in them, folks. So those of you who have never seen New Carlton, welcome to New Carlton, folks. There's a little bit deterioration, a little bit over the years. Roads and amenities are not as good as it used to be, but they're still keeping up. You can see down here the workers are cleaning up. It has its library over here, public library. You can see they're cleaning up the walkway, I mean the lawn. And these are smaller homes, but still carry some value. Well, I'm so appreciative of you guys that you are hanging in there with Shippy Explorer as we explore life together, as we explore dealing with situations in this world. And today is no different. I don't know if this is the right thing, but this is the back gate to Lowe's. We're gonna go in there and see if we can see what we can find. Notice the parking lots are quite empty these days, because we find that with the political situation in this country, a lot of workers are not around anymore, and so it's finding it difficult to get work done. And well, some people are still here, but you can see that it's less. Definitely see where business is slower. And anyway, this is Lowe's, folks, and I'll try my luck here first. Let's get a cart and boogie inside. Okay, it's a good one. It's moving. I'll just explain that Lowe's is a competitor to Home Depot, and they have been around for quite a while. I'm not sure, it's maybe a family-owned business, but they tend to provide a lot of stuff for the home. And you can see there. I'm just gonna ask. He said 10 or 19. We'll just look around. Wow. Here's some traps. These are mouse traps. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Batteries. Try to get some batteries also. 10 or 19. And if he works here. Oh. Hi. Morning. Can I ask you a question? Do you think you have an emergency ladders for windows for fire escape?
Ladders?
Yeah. Yeah, you just flip the ladders down and jump through the. She has a computer that checks right away. Fire escape ladders. Wow, music is blowing, so let's take off. I have this type, but this is not the one that I need. Anyway, she was good to be able to find something which the other person told me that they didn't have. So, well, we didn't get what we want, so we did. So we'll just check out another place. All right. Alright, so we have to beer and try another location. The excitement of trying to find things in this country. I guess with the embargo, we have having difficulties also to get material and stuff, so that's another issue. Things are not coming to the imported. Things are not being imported as readily as they used to. All right, don't forget my product and out of here. Just occurred to me, folks, that I have the I need ink and occurred to me that I'm passing Staples, so might as well I just make a quick run into the store and get it. Ink for the computer. How about that? That's what you do. Never missed an opportunity. I don't miss Shipping Explorer, don't miss an opportunity. If you're in the right path, why not take it? Why go away and come back another time? When you come back another time, you have to spend a lot of energy and gas and walk. Right. So there we go. So they closed down from the other place, and let's see. Looking for my whole cartridge. Then I look for the product. See where they have it. Where do they have the inks? It's changed up this place so much. Looking for inks. Hi, where do I find inks?
Ink is in aisle 13.
13, thank you. Oh, cartridge. There we go. 63. Then you look. One thing with these inks, folks, even when you buy the expensive one, look at this now. It's 100 and my golly, $107. Two pack. Man. I guess you have to stop by printing things. A friend of mine told me to stop printing things, and maybe that's what I need to do, because this is getting ridiculous. Ridiculosos. Okay. All right. Whew. All right.
I can check you out over here.
Okay, she was
Are you
ahead.
checking me out?
Yeah, she was ahead of me.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't want to start the year off bad.
And that's $6.35. Okay.
Well, this is going through a transaction, and just get, even at the front of the place they have snacks. Junk. All right.
Gonna be 7843. Put your phone number in, sir.
304 4. No discount on the recycling, right?
You don't get an immediate discount, no. You get the points back for it.
Yeah.
Alright, choose how you would like your receipt.
Print.
Swipe, insert, or tap when you're ready.
All right. So it's Fast and Furious. Okay, thank you.
No
All right, then. Good. Now we're out of here. Actually, the weather is not too bad today, folks. It's feel moist, but it's maybe a lot more comfortable today. This guy coming, block me in. Oh boy. Huh. Look how closely parked. Or maybe I parked bad. Anyway. Let's see if we can squeeze in. Oh, squeezing. This is trying to teach you to be slimmer. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, lorks. Can barely get into the van. This close proximity park to each other. Anyway, we move on to the next place. Passing through New Carlton, folks, and heading east. It's a little bit complicated. You have to stay on the left and climb over this bridge. Let's put the GPS on again so that we can find the store, since we're closer. Area, folks. I might have to get back onto this. Must be a new store. before, coming from another location. Here's the other store, Home Depot. And let's see what is in this one. Keep our fingers crossed again, folks. Remember, we're searching for emergency ladder. Okay. This is Soap Depot, is in a more sophisticated area of this. It's up in Lanham here, and hopefully they'll have the what I'm looking for.
They said that's the making of my husband. I ain't trying to do all that.
Okay. Get a cart again, as usual, and we go search. Good morning, sir. Looking for emergency ladder, fire escape ladder. You're in the basement, you flip the ladders down, you can crawl up.
That's falling paper.
Yes,
ladder.
yes. We're looking for the ladders. They're searching for me.
Something like this.
Yes. 820. 8.
820.
Oh, 820.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
All right.
you see these orange markers?
Yes.
So those will say 20 on it,
Oh, I see.
but it's all 8.
All right. So that's something new. All right. Cool. Thanks. So there we are. So he says go down to aisle 8, and then all right. So here we are. This is aisle 8. And we go down to 20. $18, 17. I see 20. Hi, morning. I'm looking for aisle 820.
Right there, straight down.
Right? The ladders. The ladders. Okay, thank you. Okay, here we are. We might be. Wow. Look at that, folks. Oh, I thought they were shorter. Well, after many tries, oh, it's locked. many tries. I didn't get it directly, so what I did was to order it, and paper dropping already. Okay, so it's been ordered, and hopefully it comes in 2 days. It said 3 days, so we'll see. Just want to get back out. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. Well, we're back out in the cool and collective. Feels like spring, folks. You know, we jumped through a weather. It's winter, and then all of a sudden it's spring. Anyway, we have to enjoy it for this week because they say it's gonna be a little bit warm. So let's enjoy it. Lanham, Maryland, folks. Well, just didn't get quite what we wanted. So we're gonna do just do what you can, do your best, and then go from there. Anyway, we are getting back on the road to get home. So the ladder has been ordered, and so we go from there. All right, so this is it. We're getting back out of Lanham area, and we're gonna swing left on Annapolis Road. And boogie home. So this new area is called Vista Gardens Marketplace, and it's quite new. I remember when 40 years ago, when this place used to be a junkie, looked like wilderness, folks. See all the still burning wood. That was the whole culture in this area. And somebody realized there's a lot of wood land over here. They buy up the place, and Glenwood Park put in all these things. Used to be, when you come over here, it takes you a long time. Look at some of the homes that they used to have over here. Small, rustic, country like. Some people used to even sell wood, I think, down in this valley, this house. Yeah. Quite a lot of development, folks. Here we are, we have Seabrook. And sooner or later the developers realize they have the opportunity to build and develop, and so they buy out these places and certainly develop them, folks. So we're taking a shortcut through here. We're gonna do Carter Drive. See if we can get through, cut across town instead of going through, instead of going around. But there's an old saying, shortcut bring blood, so we have to be careful, you know. Shortcut, that's a saying in Jamaica. Shortcut brings danger. So a lot of times when people take shortcut, they look out for the danger that comes with doing such a thing. So far so good. Brings us on Laverne Savern Road, I think. And we are cutting through again. Another shortcut on 94th Avenue. So 94th Avenue brings us to Tuckerman Street, cutting through the district, the residential area, folks. You'll see sleeping policeman. Well, it's a bump in the ramp in the road, and I think I mentioned that before. They're called sleeping policemen in the Caribbean. Here we go. A hump in America, sleeping policemen in the Caribbean. There we go. Another hump, sleeping policeman. And we are back on Cipriano Road. Another middle income area. And turn left on Good Luck Road. That will take us there. We are just turning, and this will take us back to home, straight out, and we're back on track. This is another area, folks, that has a lot of land, small homes but big land spaces, and number of colleges and hospitals. Doctors' Hospital is around here. Here we are. This is the Mount Zion Pretoria Academy. And here we are. This is Doctors Community Medical Center. Luminous. This road will take us straight out and back to home. So this is Shippy the Explorer saying this has been a thanks for riding with us this morning and in search of an emergency ladder. Sorry didn't get it actually in our hands, but we have been managed to order it, and even if I have to install it myself, I will install it. So that's it. And for now, thanks for riding with us and shopping with us, touring with us. Here we are. But before you go, look at the new schools. These are, Maryland is building up some magnificent schools. They're investing into the kids, folks, high-rise buildings, because they expect the population to be exploding sooner or later. It has exploded already to a greater number, and so they have to build these new schools. I guess with the new amenities, fire systems and sprinklers and computers and AI and all that good stuff in the new futuristic buildings. So, well, once again I say this is Shippy the Explorer. Thanks for touring with us this morning, and hopefully you've enjoyed the ride, and we'll look again once at New Carrollton, and bye for now. See you with another video. Like, share and subscribe.